The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Appalachian State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games. Especially... moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Hand off from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Intercepted. Wow. And the first drive ends with a pick. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running back searching for a hole. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Guys, let's chat about App State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Got the first down. Looking for more. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Let's talk about App State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Swan. Snagged in the middle, it's Dozier. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the lone running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Oh, he's got some space. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about
on a
so you don't just treat it
like
as
one of those bubble
it's hard
sweeps.
to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Time to take a shot. He caught it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Look to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Right on target this time. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Okay, ready? And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to the lone back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Gets it to him on the screen. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds right at at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Looking to throw it, Swan. Fires to the end zone. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quick.
Mac, you trying to go outside?
Forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves. And we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
I get a stop, though.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
turning it on! Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this offense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
To get a stop against Georgia Southern.
Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Scanning the field, it's Swan. Makes the grab. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh,
Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Back to throw, it's Swan. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 24.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He unleashes a long one. Wide open downfield. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or 2, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. To the air. It's Helton. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll immediately call timeout.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Swan. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Helton. Here's a heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Heel off one deep down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Wide open on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. From the gun, the ground game. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass, it's Swan. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Knocked down for the tackle. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Helton. Caught over the middle, it's Dallas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Used the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Sends it downfield. What a grabble on the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a crease. It's Irvin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
All right, give me a minute.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Swan.
Oh,
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical third down.
Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up
Maybe
fourth
blocks
down.
him.
The
Georgia
Mountaineers will
suck.
bring the punt team onto the field.
maybe block one.
First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Excellent. And tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gary. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Back to throw, it's Swan. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Irvin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Irvin. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Swan. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces. They force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
What?
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown.
Oh my gosh.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
What?
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down
Hit him
by
right in
a
the
field goal.
hands. He dropped it.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Buying some time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Dropping back, it's Swan. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Using his legs, it's Bradley.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the ground with the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Okay, we'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They strike first in overtime.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice...
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Touchdown.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score App State 34, Georgia Southern 27.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really